and welcome. My name is Michelle. I am your emotional resilience coach. It is fantastic to have you join me here today. What we do over here at the Emotional Resilience Coach is we learn tools and skills and ways and means of being in how to take our power back, how to no longer be victims in our own story. Having come from a home where there was a lot of trauma and dysfunction and abuse, for many years I needed to unlearn a lot of patterns and ways of being that I learned, one, by mirroring, and two, by just surviving the situation I was in. And unfortunately, so many of these patterns actually did not serve me. They did not allow me to become the higher version of myself, to hold that pen and write my own story in my life. If this sounds like it's resonating with you and you're looking for ways and tools and skills and means to take the power back in your own life, please do hit like and of course the subscribe button. And if there's anyone you feel this could resonate with them, please do share. The more people that hear this message, the more people that are able to be more empowered in life, the better the relationships will be, the better our lives will be, the more happier we'll be, because we will no longer feel like we are a victim in our own story, like we're being pulled along. We will feel and know that we actually do have the power. So what I want to talk to you about really quickly today is mirroring emotions, what that looks like, and just some ideas on what we can do to not fall into those traps. Alright, so what do I mean by mirroring emotions? As human beings, we tend to copy each other. We tend to fall in sync with how the other person is thinking and feeling and being. And so we have these mirror neurons which will pick up a person's state, and we will copy that. If somebody is loving and kind and wonderful to us, that's what we want to be. We want to be loving and kind and wonderful to them. If somebody is showing up and they are unkind and they're hostile and they're angry, think about it. We get our backs up too and we're like, hey, who do you think you are? And we'll think of things of like, I've got a bone to pick with you actually, and I don't appreciate this. And we will match, we will mirror that energy. And so often what happens is that by doing that, we are actually being pulled along. We are being puppets. Our emotions are not always our own because we're replicating the emotions and the state of mind of those people around us. And what I like to do is just be aware of it, firstly. Obviously, that's a huge thing. And the next thing is to ask yourself, well, who do I want to be? What emotion am I wanting to feel? You might be going to a family event where perhaps there is an in-law or a sibling or maybe a parent, maybe your spouse, somebody in the family might just be grumpy or moody. You might feel like, oh, I really don't want to go there, I don't want to be there, this person is always so unpleasant. And the reason why we're finding it so unpleasant is because we are mirroring their emotion. Our way of being, our thoughts, our energy is sinking in with theirs. As human beings, we are wired to survive. So what we do is we have a look around, and those who seem to be a little bit off, who seem to be a little bit grumpy, maybe they're feeling a little bit otherwise towards us and we're taking it a little bit personally, what we do is we sink into that because we feel we need to survive. It's a very subconscious thing, it's a very primal thing. The primitive part of our brain takes the wheel and we feel, I need to survive, and we match that emotion. And that means that often what happens is that we leave the situation and we didn't have as great of a time as we could have, or we missed out on so much fun, or there were things that happened that we just weren't present to because our brains were thinking, well, I need to survive this, right? And so I'm going to match this person, right? Even if we don't do it in words, we do it in body language, we do it in facial expression, we do it in tone, we do it in attitude, all right? Think to yourself beforehand, who do I want to be? What do I want to be? What experience do I want to have? And this is where awareness is so critical. So let's say you are arriving at an event and this person is here and this person really has it out for you, and immediately you want to get your back up and you want to just match that energy. Or what you can do is you can say, hey, that's their journey. That's what they want to go through. That's what they want to do. And I really don't know what that's all about. I don't really understand it. But I just want to enjoy myself. I just want to be here, enjoy the experience, focus on the people that do love me, focus on the experience, be present in the moment. Who do I want to be? Initially, what we can do is we can practice that for small amounts of time. As soon as you feel like this is just becoming too overwhelming, this is becoming too empowering, this is really getting the better of you, absolutely take a step back. Put in that boundary, cut off association with that person for a while. Do whatever you need to do to shift your focus to where you want to be, what you want to feel. And even to this day, I have got to kind of stop in my tracks, and when I feel that my mood has gone from being really great and happy and positive and empowered to a little bit grumpy, a little bit defensive, a little bit sensitive, I've got to ask myself, well, hang on, who do I want to be? What is the experience that I want to have here? And what am I doing? Whose energy am I actually matching? Am I matching the energy of somebody who is upset, uptight, a little bit aggressive, critical, judgy? Am I matching that energy? And do I have to? And the answer is no, you really don't have to. So what energy do I want? Gravitate towards those people whose energies are high, are happy, are warm and loving. Go towards those energies. And you're going to have to keep bringing your brain back at times while you practice this, because your brain's going to say, red alert, somebody doesn't like us, we need to fix this, we need to solve this, we need to go and find out what the problem is, we need to talk to... No, you don't need to do any of that. If that person really wants you to know, they'll let you know, they'll tell you. And chances are, maybe it really has, most likely in my experience, be it personal or professional, it is not about you. It's not something you've done. There's something that they're battling with. There's something that they're struggling with. And on the outside, it might look like you. It might feel like you. It might feel like it's a bit personal, but it really, really isn't. So what you want to do is say, who do I want to be? What are the feelings I want to have? I want to enjoy myself. So what are we going to do? We're going to focus our thoughts to the positive, the happy. What does allow us to feel that we are enjoying ourselves, that we're happy? Focus on the strong, incredible emotion is love. Focus on love. Where can I direct my love? Who is going to respond warmly? Who needs a little bit of that love? Yes, perhaps that person is struggling a bit, and you can try, but know your limits. And if it is not received positively, do not beat yourself up. All right, what we're going to practice here is we're going to practice being our own people, having our own emotions, having our own space, and having the feelings that we want. So making somebody else's reactions mean something about us is just going to bring us down. It's just going to make us feel self-judgy, self-critical. We're going to feel like there's something wrong with us, somehow we're defunct. We don't want to do that. We're all human beings having human experiences, and some of us resonate really warmly and positively with each other, and some of us don't, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be any different. Let them have their journey. Practice not allowing their journey to affect you by focusing on love, joy, happiness, self-compassion, a lot of self-compassion for yourself and for them. But focus more on what can I do? Who is interested in my positive energy, my tenderness, my love, the joy that I can bring, the warmth, whatever it is that you are feeling that, or you feel you want to feel, where can you channel that? Because what you focus on is going to grow. It's going to make it stronger. So align yourself with people who do love you. I promise you there really are a lot of those. Decide what it is that you want to feel going into the situations, particularly if you know you're going to be somewhere where people tend to be maybe a little bit grumpy, a little bit self-critical, a little bit judgy of others. When you're in a situation where you feel this is going to be a little bit draining, just keep talking to yourself all the time. What do I want to feel? How do I want to feel? Grab that energy, do that, be that, and focus on that. And yes, there are going to be times where you're going to slip. Being human beings, we do that. And you're going to maybe get a little bit irritated, you're going to get a little bit grumpy, you might feel your spirit being a little, a little down, dip in it. You're going to want to separate yourself. Take that step back and say, again, refocus, rebalance. Who do I want to be? What do I need to think and what do I need to believe to feel that emotion, to take my power back, and to not be pulled along by other people's feelings and emotions, how other people are doing, how other people are experiencing life right now. I might not necessarily want to be experiencing life the way they are. How and who can I be to experience life fully, the way I want to? Alright? Give that a go. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, the notifications button. And if there's anything in particular you want to be coached on, any questions you're looking that need answering, that new thoughts, new perspectives, a reframe that you're looking for, do let us know in the comments. In the meantime, have a most fantastic, wonderful day.